Once upon a time, in a beautiful kingdom called Valoria, there lived a kind and brave princess named Seraphina. She was loved by the people because she always helped them, listened to their problems, and made sure everyone in the kingdom was happy. One night, as Seraphina fell asleep in her royal chamber, a strange wind blew through the castle. It whispered softly, carrying a mysterious message.
By sunrise, all will change. By sunrise, you must find your name.
Seraphina stirred in her sleep, unaware of the magical event about to unfold. When the first rays of sunlight touched the kingdom, Seraphina woke up, stretched her arms, and walked to her mirror. But something was terribly wrong. Her reflection was missing. She blinked, rubbed her eyes, and waved her hand in front of the glass. But the mirror remained empty. A cold feeling crept into her heart. Seraphina rushed out of her room, calling for her father, the king. But when she reached the throne room, the guards stopped her.
Who are you?
One of them asked, frowning. Seraphina laughed nervously.
Very funny. It's me, Princess Seraphina.
The guards exchanged confused looks. One of them said,
There is no princess in Valoria.
Her heart pounded. She ran to the royal garden, where the queen was sipping tea. The queen looked up, puzzled.
Mother, something strange is happening.
Who are you, dear? Have we met before?
Seraphina's hands trembled. No one remembered her, not her parents, not the servants, not even her childhood friends. It was as if she had never existed. Seraphina wandered through the kingdom in shock. She spoke to shopkeepers, villagers, and even the children she used to play with, but no one knew her name. She sat near the old willow tree in the town square, trying not to cry. Suddenly, the wind whispered again.
By sunrise, all will change. By sunrise, you must find your name.
Seraphina sat up straight. The voice had spoken to her before. She closed her eyes and focused. Then she noticed something strange, a small glowing symbol on her wrist. It looked like a golden key. She gasped. She had seen this symbol before. In the royal library. Seraphina ran to the castle library. It was a grand place, filled with books, scrolls, and secrets of the past. She searched shelf after shelf, looking for a clue. Then she found it, an old, dusty book with the same golden key symbol on its cover. The title read, The Forgotten Princess. Her hands shook as she opened it. The pages told the story of a princess who had been cursed. If she failed to prove her worth, she would be erased from history and no one would remember her. Tears welled in her eyes. She whispered, but on the last page, there was a riddle. A name is more than what is said. It lives in hearts, not in the head. To break the spell, you must be true and show the world the heart in you. She stepped outside and saw a little girl crying. The child had dropped her basket of apples, and they rolled into the street. Seraphina bent down and helped her gather them with a warm smile. The little girl looked at her curiously. Seraphina felt a spark of hope. As the day went on, Seraphina continued doing good deeds. She helped a baker carry flour, fed a stray dog, and fixed a broken wooden bench in the village square. With each kind act, she noticed something strange. The wind grew softer, and the symbol on her wrist glowed brighter. That night, as she stood under the willow tree, the wind whispered once more, "By sunrise, all will change. By sunrise, You have found your name. As the first light of morning touched Valoria, a strange warmth filled the air. The villagers blinked, confused, as if waking from a long dream. The queen gasped.
Seraphina, my dear, where have you been?
Seraphina's heart soared. They remembered her. The king, the guards, the servants, everyone in the kingdom now saw her again. The spell was broken. Seraphina smiled. From that day on, Princess Seraphina ruled not just with wisdom, but with a heart full of kindness. And no one ever forgot her again. Your name is not just a word. It's the impact you leave in people's hearts. True identity isn't given. It's earned through kindness, courage, and love. No one can erase you if you truly know who you are.